This is the Yngwie Malmsteen with the 1458 dual op amp, the dual version of the 741, the original style op amp. That's gain 0 level max. That's gain at noon. Level at 3 o'clock. Okay, this is a schematic of the OD250 I was able to find on the internet, and I'm just going to show you how it works and some of the changes that you can make. Generally speaking, if you get one of the newer ones, what you want to do is you want to find the oldest schematic of the unit and replace any parts that don't match the oldest version of the schematic. So what I did with the pedal is the Yngwie has quite a few changes, so here's how the thing works. Signal comes in from your guitar, goes through a 0.01 cap on the original unit, and on the Yngwie it was 0.001. So I split the difference and I went with 0.005 on mine. Left the 10K there, that's a resistor to stop it from squealing, and this is your pull down resistor for your input to your op amp, and you'll notice it's 1 meg here. On mine it was 470, I changed it to 1 meg. So we'll go with the 1 meg there. The op amp was a horrible sounding op amp in my unit, so I went out and I found the correct guy, which is a, well, the second version of the correct guy, which is, originally it was a 741. But that's got a different pin out than the reissue uses, so 1458 is the one to use. So I went out, got one of those, and that made the most dramatic difference of all. Left everything else stock as if it was a stock unit. Took an idea from the MXR Distortion Plus, changed the Yngwie, the value is 4.5 for this capacitor that drives the clipping diodes, and I changed that to 0.68, which is quite a huge change. And then what that did was it reduced the amount of bass going to the clipping diodes, so it didn't sound as muffled and as choked when the clipping diodes were doing their thing, so the distortion was sweeter. Just to show you how this thing works, basically the op amp amplifies it and it shoots it out through that 0.68, and then the clipping diodes do their thing, and here you set your output level with the 100K pot. The gain is adjusted here with a 500K pot, and how that works is there's a feedback loop with a fairly high value feedback resistor here, 1 meg, and when you start turning up the volume, you're actually leaking, like a presence control, leaking the feedback to ground, taking it out so that the op amp can run wide open. So that's an interesting control. Some guys mess with this to try and get more bass. I found that was unnecessary. Once I had the correct op amp, all of the problems seemed to magically go away. So very interesting what a difference having the correct op amp makes. So basically that's it. It's the stock circuit. Like I said, depending on which schematic yours is based on, you may have to change 1, 2, or 3 things. In this case, I changed 3 things and the op amp, and you heard how it sounds. It sounds pretty cool.